All righty, court is back in session for our next guest, who is now a member of the cast of the hit series Night Court. Take a look.
I know exactly what I did.
What exactly did I do?
You just challenged him to a valet off. Oh my God, it's a duel. Dan, you might have to kill a guy.
Huh, what?
Sorry, should have kept reading. It's a duel of decorum. Man, we never get to kill anyone.
Why does slapping people with gloves always involve me in the stupidest things?
I love it, I love it, I love it. Playing the role of Wyatt Shaw, please welcome actor Nyambi Nyambi. Good morning to you, how are you?
Good morning, how are you?
Doing well, and congratulations, by the way. First a guest star on the show, now a series regular, right? So tell us about that, how it kind of all played out, and when you got the call to saying, hey, we want you to be a regular.
It was amazing. You know, I hit the ground running. You know, I just was like, I have to play this character that, you know, we're trying to figure out. And, you know, the show was already up and running. I was like, okay, you know, I have 3 episodes to figure this out. Let's do it. And I think we pretty much knew in the first episode that this was probably going to be long term. And when I finally got the call, it was just elated. Right before Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a nice little Christmas gift there.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously your character is very lovable because you're back. So tell us about the character you play, Wyatt Shaw.
Yeah, so I play Wyatt Shaw, who is the court clerk, the person who brings all the dockets together, who organizes everything, does the research, and organizes the cases at night court. I'm also a father, I'm a law student, I've taken on so many jobs. You know, I have 2 kids. I mean, a million jobs. I'm the guy who is a jack of all trades, but master of none. But you know, trying to figure out which one. My kids, I challenge my kids that they can, you know, do anything they set their mind to, and of course they challenge me and say prove it. So I end up doing their homework for them.
Nice.
I'm that kind of father.
Yeah. Hey, you know, the original series, Night Court, it aired back in the 80s, 1984. I remember, like, watching this. My parents were obsessed with the show back then. So talk about, you know, where the reboot of the series really picks up for the old school fans who know the original.
Yeah, what's great about this one, you know, the bridge, of course, is John Larroquette, who plays Dan Fielding. And, I mean, John Larroquette is a genius. He won 4 Emmys, you know, from the original series. And for him, the fun thing for him is trying to figure out where does this guy live now in terms of, you know, 30-plus years since the original. And, you know, you can't be that old Dan Fielding because it's a different time.
Yeah.
So that's fun. But, you know, we bring back old, you know, characters like Marshall Warfield's character.
Yeah.
We had the Wheelers on, you know, Brent Spiner and Annie O'Donnell. And it's just really fun. The court itself, the courtroom is to scale to what the original was.
Oh, wow.
So when they like sit there and like be in that, it was just like whoa, because I grew up watching this.
Yeah.
You know, so
Must
so,
be
yeah,
surreal.
it's been surreal.
Yeah, it must be really surreal. But you know, not only that, not only now with your new character, you're also known for a lot of other shows, right? Mike and Molly, The Good Fight. But you got to be on the series Titans, which from what we understand, you said you were living out your childhood dream.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, as you could tell, you know, I do a little bit of collecting. Yeah, I got to play a Freedom Beast, Dominic Mdawe on Titans, and it was so much fun to be able to play a superhero, live-action superhero. Before that, I had got a chance to voice a couple like Martian Manhunter and Jon Stewart, but to play a live-action was just like
Whoa.
so dope.
What makes you say that you're a collector? I would have never guessed.
Yeah, no way.
From the shot.
I have no idea, no clue. You know what? I was going to say real quick. The reason why bunnies scare me.
Oh, please. Oh, let me.
back to the
You know, I knew I was
bunny.
going to get. People are giving me some stuff for this, so go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's because that particular bunny didn't blink,
Right?
Yes, that's
Ever.
what it is.
and it just smiled the entire time.
Yeah, I don't trust. I don't trust it.
I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't
I
trust
just
bunny
don't
blink.
trust it. When you don't blink, you don't smile. That's
Bunny
a
don't
great
blink.
point. Thank you for backing me up.
Can we get back though to this collection? It is hard to ignore. Your collection behind you. What is that about? Because we know you're a comic book fan also, right?
Yeah, I'm a big comic book fan. I'm a big fan of you know, all things pop culture, and, animation.
Yeah.
Back here, you see X-Men,
There's the X-Men.
and I'm super excited because the new X-Men, the animated series X-Men '97 is dropped today, so I'm excited about that. But like, I don't know. I mean, I grew up not really having a lot of toys, I guess, and then as soon as, but loving these characters and my imagination just sort of like letting it sort of feed my artistry. And the first chance I got the first time I got $1, I was like,
Aw.
collect it.
I think we
And
have a full picture
yeah,
of this
so
that shows how
there's
big
a whole
that
lot of dollars that got collected.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have
That's
a picture of the
impressive.
whole collection there. Oh,
Well,
this
for
is you
those are
reading
comic
the
books.
comic book collection. What's the one that's worth the most?
The one that's worth the most, that is a great question. I would say it's a Funko Pop that I have.
Okay.
Oh, those are huge.
Yeah, Funko Pop. That's last I saw was, I think someone sold it for like 8,000.
Wow.
What?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And now it's $10.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, right.
So now you're on night court now, but you used to play on a different court many years ago, or maybe not that long ago. Correct? You played for Bucknell, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, I
Yeah?
didn't know which court. Okay, which one?
Yeah. You're like, which court are you talking about?
Okay.
The basketball one. You're safe. You're safe. So what's your bracket looking like these days? Are you even in on the games here?
Oh, boy.
Well, you know what? I still have to, and I know I missed the 2 games yesterday, but I still have time because it's the 64. My brackets always are crap, and my teams aren't in, because my teams are Oklahoma, Bucknell, and that's it. And because they're both not in, I'm just like, I don't care. I'm actually more into the women's game.
Really?
Yes.
This season has been such a great season for the women's game, and of course everything that's happening with Iowa with Caitlin Clark, then the drama that's happening with LSU and South Carolina, and how dominant South Carolina is, and then of course Juju Watkins down at USC and how great she is. It's a great season for women's college basketball.
Yeah. Well, you still play?
Do I still play?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still play back all my best memories of basketball in my mind. I don't.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Yes,
Right.
I don't, yes.
Right.
Yes. Please.
Nyambi-
If I stood up here, you just hear.
Right.
I know. All right, Nyambi. So nice to meet you.